All right, here we are. We're back home with all the bills. I cannot believe we're at episode 10 already. And just to let you know, just to take a quick peek at the album, we are already at 15 out of the 59 rarest bills that we're trying to collect. Stay tuned till the end. We'll go through the whole thing while we add any new bills we find. And then also take a look at this. So, if you remember in previous episodes, I added a rule to this challenge where basically any bank find, right, any collection dump at a bank counts towards the collection. Now, in this case, we've got two 1934 $10 bills that I got at the bank. Every time I go in to ask for the singles that I'm searching through, I always say, hey, do you have anything old or unusual that came through? And they had these, so I withdrew them. And that's awesome. There were also these two $20 bills from 1977. So I'm going to trade or sell these and apply whatever I get for that to the collection. So maybe that's how we'll get some of the rarer bills. Like the goal here is build the collection of the rarest 59 $1 bills ever printed without spending any money out of pocket, all just from the bank, and this counts. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's take a look at our first strap. All right, I'm excited. Episode 10. There's something special about episode 10. Am I right? Am I right? All right, let's get some good stuff. I want to have something to add to the collection. We're already on the board technically because of the $10 bills, which we'll definitely be able to sell or trade. By the way, if you guys want to trade for a $1 bill that I need for the collection, let me know. I think, you know, some of the North Africa notes or the Hawaii notes, any of that stuff could be good. Let me know. Shoot me a message on Instagram at @thesilverpicker, and you'll be included in an episode and immortalized in this incredible currency quest. All right, enough of me talking. Hey, 1995, come on, let this be a web note. A big win for episode 10, come on. Nope, if it was a web note, that little number would be up there. All right, still a keeper. We're not in a skunk strap territory. Ooh, brutal strap, only a 1995, which will ultimately get thrown back. Let's just move straight on to strap 2. Come on, we need some of this episode 10 magic. Come on, episode 10 magic. Ooh, strap 2 is skunk. All right, but we keep up the good pace, we keep up the good attitude, the optimism. And again, we're doing $2,500 in singles today, so we've got a good shot. Hey, first star note. Oh man, first star note in 3 straps. That is wild. Oh, hey, another one. All right, now we're cooking with gas. And also, this is actually kind of light, and almost, again, my white whale. I'm looking for those quad doubles. 009977. We're missing 2 of those digits. But we now are on the board. We're cooking. We're cooking. Strap number 4. All right, looks like we are skunked. Oh, not skunked. Shouldn't have spoken so fast. 1988A. Come on, web note. Not a web note, but my birth year, and we're on the board. Not too bad. All right, up to numero 5. Man, really very few star notes, which is very strange. Now, I should mention about star notes, I will be giving away every single one of the star notes that I do find at my next Whatnot auction. If you don't know what Whatnot is, it is an incredible live video auction app in which bidders and sellers come together in real time to buy and sell all sorts of cool collectibles. Obviously, I'm mostly into coins and currency like you see here, but if you collect it, they've got it on Whatnot. They have everything. And if you use my link right now, whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker to download the app, you'll get $15 in Whatnot credit to spend on anything you want, whether at my auction or someone else's. If you have coins or other collectibles that you want to sell, you can use my seller link, whatnot.com/invite/seller/silverpicker, and Whatnot will match you your first $150 worth of sales. So if you sell $150 worth of collectibles, they will pay you $300. And I always give tons and tons of stuff away, like these star notes and silver and all sorts of other stuff. So you don't want to miss that. Anyway, that's my plug. Oh wow, quad 1s. Not enough to keep, but I'm really hopeful for this. I'm really hopeful for this. I think that there are some really good opportunities here, given that these are such worn bills. Like the whole stack just looks very worn, which is good. And we only need one. We only need one good thing to get on the board and to get into the album. That's the goal. We want to add one thing to the album, at least in every single episode. Yeesh, double skunk, double skunk, come on. This is supposed to be episode 10 magic. This is supposed to be bells and whistles, fanfare. But for those of you who stick through it, hopefully you'll be rewarded. So keep watching, I'll keep searching. Hey, broken the spell. All right, 1986. This is October 28th, 1986. We're gonna check up and see if anything historic happened on that date at the end of the episode, so stay tuned. Oh, star note. All right. Double star note. And ooh, is that, I thought it was an old one, but 3 zeros. If we had 4 zeros, that would be pretty awesome. Again, we still are looking for a rare star note. So we're going to do a star note lookup at the end of the episode. And hopefully, if we get a rare star note, then we actually did add something to the collection. So we shall see. Hey, that's a cool trinary, 779888789. I'm gonna hold on to that. That's a cool trinary. 9. Oh my God! Wow, 5944, 5945. Ah, that is so close to being a repeater. It's laughing at me. We're episode 10, and the currency quest gods are laughing at me. Up 20, no, not a 2013B, but 3 in a row, or well, actually it's really just 1 in a row. But anyway, star note, we're on the board. All right, next strap, next strap. Hey, 1995, come on, Webby, Webby, Webby. Nope, not a web note. Oh, 1999, I don't think those can be web notes. But, all right, okay, I thought it was gonna be a treasure trove and we'd find, oh, there we go, another one. It's pretty great. Actually, these last couple straps, we've been finding stuff way towards the end, which I'm not upset about. All right, strap number 10. Remember, we've got $2,500 worth of bills today, so. Wow, last bill in the strap, star note, nice. All right, 11th strap. Oh man, again, 0024, 0027, so close. And a skunk after all that. And a skunk after all that. Hey, a Where's George note, nice. Those you can put into the website where'sgeorge.com and you can see where this bill has been. So I save all of those are fun. Hey, star note, all right. All right, so Where's George and a star note for that strap. Let's see how we do here. Star note, all right, on the board. All right, just 1 star note for that one. Next up. All right, slim pickings so far, slim pickings, I will admit, slim pickings. But what I will say also is at least this guy gives you guys some confidence that these videos are real and this project is real, and I am absolutely going to the bank and doing the hard work of going through each of these bills and taking you guys along for the ride. Hey, star note, we're on the board. All right, star note saved us from another skunk strap. All right, we've got less than $1,000 to go through, and we haven't really found much. However, with the star notes, we still could come through in the clutch at the end when we look them up. If we find one that is rare, then we will be adding that to the collection. That is our saving grace. Obviously, we still have several $100 straps to go through, so hopefully we'll find something there. 0s, 1s, 2s, and 3s. I used to keep those, but I think they're just too common to actually be worth anything. Star note. Double star note, trip, nope, just double star note, still, not bad. I wonder why that happens. We've had that a couple times. Hey, we got another birthday note. We've got March 26th, 1854. All right, next strap. All right, that one had some good stuff at the end. All right, we got a flipper, 69969610. Flip it, 01969669. Nice. Hey, old note, 1995, come on. Oh, for a second I really thought, okay. Hey, and a birthday note, 1923, January, February, March, April 14th, 1923, nice. That was pretty cool. That was like 3 in a row. 6 left to go. All right, we are down to our last brick of 500. Can we beat our slump? Can we turn this video around? Turn this into the celebration that episode 10 deserves to be. Okay, now I'm getting frustrated. Come on, why is it so hard? 00997706, 1 digit. Come on, this is really my white whale, those quad doubles. Ooh, skunk, baby, skunk. 4 more to go. Can we pull it off? Another birthday note, 1855, February 19th. All right, we're getting down to the wire. 3 straps left to find something to add to the collection. 1988, come on web note, come on web note, come on web, not a web note. We will someday find one of those, I promise you. We will keep looking until we do. All right, 2 more straps, 2 more chances. All right, star note. We still have a chance. We still have a chance. Hey, star note number 2 for the strap. All right, last strap magic. Can we pull it off? Hey, star note. All right, at least the last strap is not a total skunk. Hey, 1999. And another 1999. All right, and 3, 2, 1. That's a wrap. Let's see what we got. All right, this is what we found. We didn't really find much great. Ironically, the best thing we found were from the collection dump. And again, I'm going to try and trade these up for something to add to the collection, because that is probably one of the best ways that we'll be able to get some of the really rare stuff. But we got 19 star notes, and that's a little bit below average. There should be between 1 and 3% of all notes are star notes. We got about 10 old notes with a couple from the 80s. Those ones I'll keep. The rest will go back to circulation. We got a flipper, which is probably the best note we found, which is really not that great. And we got this trinary. And the Where's George note. So put in the comments where George has been so I don't have to look it up. Anyway, sometimes you eat the bar, sometimes the bar eats you. Until next time, Silver Picker out. A huge thank you to all of my wonderful patrons. You guys are amazing. If you're not yet a patron and want to become one, the links are below, and I can't wait to meet you in our private Discord server.